Welcome to this segment of my channel. This is called WoSoTalks. Therese Sessy Åsland is 25 years old. She has played for the Norwegian national team. She has played for Røa, Klepp and LSK Kvinner in Norway and has played for the best teams in Norway. She won titles there. She moved to Sweden in January 2020 to join the forces with Kristianstads DFF and the Damallsvenskan. After 12 games, she's one of the most talked about players, I think, because she did a very good job. Well, Therese Sessy Åsland joins me now. Welcome to WoSo.
Do I hear you now?
I can hear
Yes.
you. Yeah, it works.
There
Hello.
you are.
Okay, so here I'm sitting with, this is a premiere, the first time with Therese Sessy Åsland in Kristianstad in Sweden. How should I call you, Therese or Sessy? What is more
you can call me Sessy.
Sessy, okay.
Yeah.
I'm Rainer, from Germany actually, but I have been living in Sweden for 25 years now.
Okay.
So you came to Sweden this year and it was a crazy year, wasn't it? I read something that you wrote in Norway. That was a very funny article. Tell me something about this.
Yeah, like I came in January, and it's been a weird because of Corona. Like the preseason has been for 6 months. I hope that's the first and the last time I have the preseason for that long. So I wrote an article in Norway about like what do you do in your time when you can't go that much outside and you have to stay with the people that you suppose can't like get any corona or is in the danger. So I tried to color my hair, and then I would look like
what color? You didn't say what color you used.
I was trying to get it blonde, but it went yellow.
Okay.
So I looked like a chicken, a yellow chicken. And then
you got 6 parking tickets.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, I didn't understand the parking rules here in Sweden. It's like the first week in every month you have to park another place, and I didn't understand that, so I was parking like at the same time, and I had like paid and all, and I got ticket, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? And then I called like the parking people and asked like, what am I doing wrong? He was like, don't you like park on the same spot every month? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, you gotta switch. And I was like, oh my god, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult for many people who come here, and it's very expensive, isn't it?
Yeah.
To get those tickets.
Half of my paid is
oh my god,
parking tickets.
But then when the season finally started in the end of June, it went pretty well for you, didn't it? Because that's also the reason why I wanted to talk to you, because it went so well for you, and I think you are one of the most talked about players now in the whole league. After 12, you started all the games, 12 games, and it went very well for you, didn't it?
Yeah, like the team has done it really well. We had like a rough start where we got Guterborg and Rosengård, and many people were like looking at the table and like Kristianstad have 0 points, but we knew that it's a long time since we played a game, and we had 2 tough games in the beginning, and I think that we could like get better and better in the season, and we have showed as a team that we are a pretty good team, and we have to play every game as is the last one.
You lost, that must have been a tough start. You lost the first game 5-1 in Gothenburg, and you got a yellow card after 14 minutes. That was the start of the season for you, but after that it went better and better.
Yeah, like after the first game I was like, okay, how is that gonna be? Is it gonna be this like many of these games? Then you're gonna be depressed, kind of. So, but yeah, it didn't went well the 2 first games. Or against Rosengård, I thought we wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was 1-0, wasn't it?
Yeah. So we like we develop from the Guterborg game, and that's like something you have to look at when you don't win games in the beginning.
How did you end up in Kristianstad? You have played in Klepp, which is close to your hometown of Stavanger, I think.
Yes.
And you went to Oslo to play for Røa and LSK, which is also close to Oslo, in the vicinity of Oslo. But then after like 8 years, you're very young. You had your birthday was yesterday. Congratulations!
Yes.
I saw that.
Thanks you.
Last night. Then after 8 seasons in Norway, you wanted to go somewhere else.
Yeah, it's like I've been playing since 2011. Started as a 15 years old in Klepp. And then I went when I was 20 to Røa in Oslo and played there for 3 years. And then I played for Lillestrøm. And I just wanted to like try something new. And I have heard that Damallsvenskan league is like really tough, and every game is tight. It's no big, it's no games that you can just go out and just win. Like I know that Rosengård won like 9-1 against Uppsala, but that's like once in a lifetime kind of. But I think we are. I think the league is really tight, and I want to develop as a human to go to another country. And the language isn't that hard to understand, and that's something.
But you
that's really good.
You wrote about the language. You said that they don't. They say they don't understand you. And do you understand Skånska? The
yes,
dialect in southern Sweden.
I understand all the Swedish, but when I was trying to like speak Stavanger, as that I come from, they didn't understand anything, and they were like, what? And then I was like, okay, I have to translate with the Swedish words that I know. So now my language is really weird. It's like Norwegian and Swedish at the same time. But as long as everybody understands, I'm happy.
But over the years, I've met quite many players from both Denmark and Iceland and Norway, and all of them, and even you are learning so fast Swedish, so that I think next year it won't be any problem anymore. You will speak fluently in Swedish, and everybody will understand everything. Yeah,
I think it's going to be better and better, and I catch up like the words that's not similar to Norwegian words really fast. It went well.
But there are quite many Norwegians who came to Sweden this year. There's Guro Pettersen in Piteå. We have, I think we have 8 or 9 Norwegian players now. Has the Damallsvenskan become more popular to you guys in Norway, or?
Yeah, I think like many leagues are like developing. Like I think England is really popular as well with the Norwegian.
Yeah, of course.
And Sweden, and we have some few in Spain. But I think like it's a good step to take from Norway to Sweden instead of taking like a huge step. So I think it's a really good league, and I think it's a high tempo and many good teams. That's no one that I can like point at and be like they are not good, because I think everyone is good on their own way.
Absolutely. How would you describe Kristianstad's way of playing football or soccer, as they say in America? How does your team play?
I think our team is good, that we can play on the ground, but we can also play like long balls behind the defense line. So I think like we have X factor that we can do both of those things, and we are a team that works our ass off. Everyone wants to run for the woman that's next to you, and I think that's a mentality the club have had for a long time, and I as well love when we have that team spirit, and I think that's why we have won so many games.
Elisabeth Gunnarsdottir is the coach now for, I think, the 12th season for her in Kristianstad this year. Is there any kind of you have played in many clubs, is there any kind of speciality in Kristianstad? Because sometimes when I talked to Mia Karlsson last year, and it seems like this is like a large family, which is not so common in any other club. Not every club is a family, but this seems to be very close.
Yeah, I think like if I'm gonna describe Kristianstad, I think we are like a big family. It was like yesterday I have a birthday, and I asked if people wanted to come and eat after the training, and everybody came.
I saw that
And
picture on Instagram.
Yeah, and I don't think that many teams that all of the people in the team and the coaches and the staff around is coming to celebrate your birthday. And I think that describes like how it is inside. Like we like each other, like on and off the field.
And you did something very beautiful, I think in April, when you did that gym thing outside for old people.
Yeah.
Can you tell how it worked?
It's many like old buildings with people that's older, and we started as a club to try to train or move the old people because they couldn't go out, and we were trying to make something happy for them so they could like have something to look at on the weekend. Like, okay, on Sunday I'm going to dance on the balcony at 10 or 11. So we did that, the whole team, and we did it for many months, and I think the people appreciate it really much, and we got a lot of good feedback from them, that they really loved that we came and had some movements with them.
It's such a great idea. I mean, when you can't play, you do something for the. I mean, you're a part of Kristianstad as a team, of course, because you live in that town, and you do something for the people of that. I think it's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, I think it was a really good idea, and you can see that the whole team was like, yes, we are going on Sunday on a balcony workout with old people, and all people had like the spirit to be like, okay, we're gonna make them smile for 1 hour, and that was our job, and that's so much better than just sitting in and don't know what to do.
Well done. How would you describe living in Kristianstad? It's a small town.
Yeah,
and you have lived in Oslo for quite a while, which is the capital of Norway.
Yeah.
So it's a bit smaller than Oslo.
Yeah, it's a bit smaller than Oslo, but I think it's a really sweet city, if you know what I mean. They have like all the restaurants and the cafe. It's really local. So when you go in there, you're going to have a cup of coffee or something. You always take a chat with someone, or you say hi to someone, and like everybody knows everybody. And I think that's just really sweet, because then you get to know like your neighbor who's watching your games and hoping for that they can come and look at the game on the arena. So I think that's really good.
How one more question about Corona, because how cautious must you be as a part of the team? How cautious must every player be to not get the virus? Because when you get it, the whole team is in risk, isn't it? Because so you have to be more careful than many other people. Even, I mean, everybody should be careful, but you have to be even more careful than, I guess.
Yeah, it was like what we were thinking was that we couldn't like we tried to make many rules that we doesn't sit together, we doesn't shower together, we don't, if we have meetings, then we have in a really big meeting room, so we don't be too tight, and I think we have tried to make as many rules so nobody gets this virus, and of course because this city is so small, we also have like many people who has their family here and are scared for them, so like I don't have my family here, so I haven't been that scared for my grandmother or my parents, but I think like half of the team is from Kristianstad or somewhere near, and they have many families that's in the risk group, so I think we have been really careful, and we have tried our best to don't get it in our locker room, this virus.
Because I read this morning, that PSG had apparently one case that was reported first after the game yesterday against Lyon. So it can always happen that someone gets it. You know?
Yeah, and I think like the symptoms is so weird also. Like someone gets this symptom and someone gets the other one. So I think it's different individual also how you, if you get it, how you will manage to get out of it.
Did you see the Champions League the semifinals? Or
Yes,
yesterday was celebrating. You were watching the game together, or?
Yeah, we went to O'Leary's here in Kristianstad
Okay.
because they showed the game. So that's why we picked that restaurant, so
What,
everybody could watch it.
what's your impression of those two games? I mean, you have played Barcelona in 2018-19, and now you saw them again on Tuesday. What's your impression of the four teams? It's an incredible high level.
Yeah, I think if you talk about the first game, I think Barcelona had really much possession and had a lot of chances, and it's weird that they didn't score, kind of. And I think Wolfsburg just shows winning mentality when they score like out of kind of nothing.
Out of nothing, yeah.
And that shows like if you have your way or not, but I think Barcelona is going to get better and better, and Wolfsburg as well. So it's really tight games, and I think it's so fun to see. Really fun.
But isn't your teammate in the Norwegian national team, Caroline Graham Hansen, who plays for Barcelona, isn't she one of the best players in the world? She's so incredible.
Yeah, she is like always when people ask me, I'm like, she's a snake with the ball. You can never take the ball from her because she's like going like this all the time. She's a wonderful football player and a beautiful human off the field as well.
How's your way with the Norwegian national team? Are you going to play soon again? Or Sweden is planning 2 games.
Yeah, I have no idea how it's going to be. Because I think they have been working on UEFA, if they will like get it through or not. But I haven't heard like the latest news, so I don't know yet. But I think they are working on it, and I think if it's going to be a national camp, it's going to be really strict and probably really isolation kind of. So I have no idea how it's going to be, if we're going to play the games or if we are going to be just having a camp.
But it looks when you look at the Norwegian players like you and like Caroline Graham Hansen, like Ingrid Surstad Engen, you have so many great players just in your age, in the age span between like 24 and 27. I would say that the future should be bright for Norway.
Yeah, and if we look at like people who was born in 95 also on the national, we had like 6 people or something. So I played with many of the people on my age from I was like 16, 17. And we have many good players from age 25 and up. And I think that's just good. So we develop as a team and we can make even bigger steps like in the future.
And you work with the Swedish coach, Martin Sjögren.
Yes.
How is that? Is he speaking Norwegian with you guys, or is he speaking Swedish when he talks to you?
Martin and Anders, they are both speaking Swedish, but they have many Norwegian words inside.
Yeah, okay.
So
it's the other way around like you do.
Yes. So, but we understand each other, and I can speak like Norwegian to them.
One more thing is you. I read some journalist who apparently knows you quite well wrote when you were signing for Kristianstad. He wrote on Twitter that now Kristianstad is going to be the most joyful team in the Swedish league. So, are you a very joyful and funny person?
Yeah, some people think that. I don't look at myself that way, but I love to like be social and. Like get a team together, and I want everyone to fight for the same goal.
And now on Saturday, 3 o'clock, you meet Guterborg again.
Yeah.
How is that going to look like?
I think it's going to be a better game than the first game because then we wasn't like ready, kind of. We got like we had to have a shot in our back before we managed to come up again, but I think it's going to be a tight game, and now Guterborg, they lost against Rosengård, so I think they're going to come with a lot of energy, and we as well against Djurgården. So I think it's going to be a really tough game, and it's going to be cool to see how who will win the game.
And the goal for the season is that to reach at least the 3rd spot to be able to play Champions League next year.
Yeah. Yes, that's the main goal, and we are fighting every weekend and the rest of the year to try to manage that.
And you stay in Sweden one more year to 2021 at least, don't you?
I only have contracts this year.
Oh, this year? Oh my God!
Yes.
They should make sure to sign you for one more year very soon before somebody else realizes. Yeah. But thank you very much. It was really fun talking to you. And
yeah, likewise.
And maybe I see you soon on the pitch when we can get back into the arenas.
Yeah, I hope
Hopefully.
that will happen
I
really
could go.
fast.
I could go there as media representative, but I really don't dare to go into the public transport right now here.
No, I understand that. Keep you safe.
Yeah. All the best to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Sessy.
Bye.